It was so cool. So it wasn't really technically a ride along. It's this thing that they do where they just sort of like teach you what it's like to be a firefighter for a day. It was amazing. And the stories I heard, and I was incredibly lucky. The firefighter I was paired with had been my student at St. John's 15 years before, and I hadn't seen him in forever. He's a beautiful, wonderful man. It was great to see him again. And it was great to see the work that he's doing. And I had no idea what firefighters go through. When I was in high school, there was a fire station next to my high school, and the firefighters used to try to run track with me sometimes. They'd come and run around the track with me, and I talked to them a little bit. But I'd never had a chance to actually see what a firefighter does. I was absolutely blown away. And the stories I heard and the experiences I had, I got to hold the hose. It was really cool. You go. They had this training space that's basically like like one of those big steel cargo containers that you see on television sometimes, and they light a fire in one corner of it, and you sit on your knees with this ginormous hose, and you wait and you watch the fire grow. And I'm sitting there with a firefighter who's talking about the chemistry of the fire with me and the physics of its growth, and how fires always go up to the highest space and they climb across the ceiling. I didn't know that. The fire climbs across the ceiling. And I'm down crouched like this, and they tell me not to stand up. So I stood up just a little bit. And the difference in temperature between being like 3 feet high and 3.5 feet high was like 8 billion degrees. It was amazing. It went from, wow, this is really hot to, oh, I can't be there. Just like that. And the power of the hose when you turned it on to put the water, the people who do that work are in incredible physical shape and are also incredibly good at dealing with stress. John told me a story about how 2 weeks prior, they were called on 7 fentanyl overdoses in one night. So a bad batch came up from the cities. Too many people took it all at the same time. And what that did to our firefighters. And when John said that, I said, wow, what a powerful, horrible night. And he looked at me and he said, it happens. And I thought, I am so grateful that you do this, because I couldn't. It was a remarkable, very cool day, and I learned an awful lot. The fire stations are placed in different places around a municipal area, and they're all supposed to be able to get where they need to go within 4 minutes. You can't go one stoplight on Division in 4 minutes, but they can get anywhere in our city in 4 minutes. And because the city is growing a little bit, they're going to need some help and perhaps get another station for that reason. And I hope that when we start having that conversation about needing another fire station, I hope that we all realize how important they are to our public health, and that we can all step up and find the resources to make that happen.